Islam Makhachev, the lightweight sambo computer, the guy who turns elite strikers into crash test dummies, decided to step up. And waiting at 170 is Della Maddalena, a man who throws like he's allergic to decisions and just bullied Belal Muhammad to become welterweight champion. But let's start with the man who hasn't lost since Obama was still in office. Islam's numbers are insane. More than 60% takedown accuracy, barely gets hit clean, and finishes elite opponents after breaking them mentally. In 2023, he ran through Charles Oliveira in Abu Dhabi, then outstruck Alexander Volkanovski twice. In 2024, he strangled Dustin Poirier late after outgrinding him for several rounds. And early in 2025, he wrapped a Darce choke around Renato Moicano in the first round like it was a Tuesday drill. But here's what's new. Islam's not cutting to 155 anymore. No more brutal dehydration and no more post-weigh-in zombie. He is bulkier, stronger, and you can see it in the shoulders and traps. He is training heavier, fueling properly, and yes, he's added the secret juice, creatine. The man's not hiding it, he's built like a tank now. And that matters because Islam already had one of the strongest top games in MMA. Now, he gets to bring that same control with 15 extra pounds of real functional mass. His whole game is about inevitability, pressure, cage cut, clinch, takedown, wrist ride, advance, and choke. It's the highest form of efficient pressure and resistance. He's the purest successor of Khabib's school. Same base, but more composure, better striking, better setups. And that's what makes him horrifying. And now for JDM. Fresh off dethroning Belal Muhammad at UFC 315, snapping Belal's 10-fight win streak, doing it with nothing but timing and pressure. He's not some brawler, but he's rather surgical chaos. Statistically, he's one of the most accurate strikers in the sport. Lands over 50% of his shots, and when he lands, you hear it. Power in both hands, bodywork that kills cardio, and the patience of a sniper. Usually JDM fights behind a high guard, walks you down and fires short, compact punches that don't need wind-up. Where most strikers panic when grapplers shoot, JDM punishes entries. Elbows, knees, uppercuts. He doesn't sprawl as much as he intercepts. And at 170, he's big. 6 feet tall, long reach, thick core, that's real size. Pause. And in this case against Islam, it's not just skill versus skill, but also a physical aspect. So what happens when Islam's system meets JDM's fire? If you ask me, round 1 is the danger zone. Islam has to close the distance without eating something nuclear. If he shoots lazy, JDM's left hook could end it before it begins. But once Islam gets inside, things change fast. JDM's defense on the mat is still largely untested at championship level. He has faced grapplers, sure, but not that kind. Not a Dagestani who turns guard passing into an Olympic event. Most likely Islam's camp will aim to make it ugly early. Clinch, trip, mat return, half guard smother. JDM's camp will try to make it clean. Jabs, knees, keep the center and punish the shot. It's a game of distance. If it's fought in feet, JDM wins. If it's fought in inches, Islam wins. On paper, I would give Islam a 60-40 edge. He's done it longer against better under more pressure. His finishing rate is climbing, his cardio doesn't fade, and now, with the added size and no more weight cut, his strength advantage is terrifying. But don't get me wrong, JDM is not a hopeless underdog. He's got that Volkanovski X factor. Composure under pressure, ability to read patterns mid-fight, and enough power to make every exchange critical. One mistake or poorly timed shot from Islam and JDM could send him to the Shadow Realm. If they fought 10 times, Islam probably wins 6. But the 4 JDM wins are all knockouts. But let's get this straight. If Islam wins, he's not just a lightweight king. He's officially on GOAT watch. Beating the welterweight champ would place him beside names like GSP and even John Jones. If JDM wins, he detonates the pound-for-pound rankings. The guy from Perth who came up through Cage Warrior level circuits becomes the man who stopped the Dagestani dynasty. A knockout over Islam would turn him from a promising champion to mythic. It would be the new reference point for striking versus grappling debates for a decade. Either way, this fight is not only champion versus champion. It's two philosophies colliding. Hit the subscribe button and I'll see you on the next one.
Dana White have to pay for this.